So today, finish off this insulation down here, and that will get the reflectives finally up and finished. Do Screw State the t-shirt. It's my working t-shirt, so apologies. And then at some point, I think we need to have a little bit of a tidy up in here. So the stuff that we're using for up here then is a decent sheet. Is this stuff. So it's 10mm thick, closed cell, sticky back, soundproofing and insulation. Used this in Viv, I've used this in my brother's last van. He's using it again in this van, which we will catch up on at some point. We'll take you over and show you what he's up to. It's good stuff, it's cheap, easy produced, really good soundproofing. If you compare that kind of sound with that kind of sound, I don't know if that actually came through on the camera, but it's really easy to apply. It's messy, it does stick to your fingers quite badly, I will say, but it's the cheapest, best stuff. You saw me use the mute mat up on the ceilings, the forward back stuff. It's a very good product. It's expensive. It's not the easiest thing to work with. If you've got to fill in little gaps, then it's very good for doing that, because it is easy to sort of cut into smaller strips, whereas this is not as easy to knit together. I would use a mute mat again, or an equivalent version of it, over this stuff, but for the cost. It is very good. I mean, the sound deadening, you can't fault. It's very, very good. Incredibly adhesive to a clean surface, obviously, but it's not something I would buy specifically over that stuff. This stuff comes in bigger sheets, a lot bigger sheets. It's literally twice the size, and a lot less cost, and does just the same sort of job. So I would personally advocate this over the mute mat. That's a personal choice. It's not shared by probably many people. It's, like I said, it is a personal choice. It's my choice. And since this is my van, my choice. So this is what I'm using. It works. I can't fault the stuff. So very easy to apply. So what we'll do is we'll move the camera up so you're a little bit closer, because I don't think it will zoom in properly, but we'll give that a go, if it will. No? Helps if you press the right button, I suppose. New to the remote. Never played with it before. So, very easy to apply. Always start, just put it down just a touch. Excuse a bit bold head. Right. So, dead simple. This is about 1 inch too wide. It's annoying. So we'll just skin 1 inch off. So you just mark it. Cuts very easy, pair of scissors. Very easily. And then that should now be the right panel size is. All you have to do now is just round over the bottoms. Like so. That then conforms into the face, and as with everything, this part's getting so very adhesive. And just start at the bottom, stick it in. Get long to plate and get it in situ, and there you go, that's the result. It does stick like shit to a blanket. Taking it off your fingers because it, like I said, sticks like shit. But, as I said, I haven't found a product as good. That. And then all you do after that is just, because we're putting stuff over the top, just trim down these edges just to give it that smooth transition, and then press her home. And that is that. So it's very quick, very simple to do, and it's just cut, repeat to fill in the the gaps here. So this piece here we're going to try and do in one sheet. I've got a sheet wide enough for that, and then the infills we'll do right here. So that's enough to fit in that space comfortably. So we'll infill this piece, fill the gap here, fill this piece in, trimming it around that edge so that it lines nicely, and we'll just feather this little section here out top and bottom, ready for the super skin over the top. So what we're going to do is just, I'll end this part here, and I'll come back to it when I've done the rest of this panel and down on the bottom. It's the same process throughout. Clean skins, which we did yesterday, and then just adhere the stuff on. So back shortly. Okay, so here we go. So this side is now fully soundproofed, all the way to the back there. As you can see, it's tailored in. There is, as you can see, cuts to make up the exact shape, but that is all going to be hidden behind the next layer. And then this side down here is all stuffed with insulation and fully soundproofed top to bottom. So now all we've got to do is stick the reflectives, cut it up around the wheel arch obviously, and get that taped down. To give us our moisture barrier, I need to remove that. I need to get my big gun out to get that off. You don't need the tie down point there at least. I will put it back, so I do need to mark it accordingly to find it again, so that we can put it back so that it can be used in the boot area should I need to, but that's a job for another day. There will be a real arch cover, so I may end up having to relocate it, but we'll come back to that one. So for now we're going to get the reflectives stuck up. There is, you can just make it out there, double-sided sticky tape all the way down. That just allows me the ease of positioning before foil taping, and then I'll get that put up, so, and then we'll come back to it. So as you can see, the ducting and that is all there ready, so in 5 we'll come back to you. Okay, so a lot of swearing later, awful lot of swearing later. This side is now completely buttoned in with the reflectives. It's double-sided down to all the ribs, and then foil taped across the seams. So tomorrow we're getting more of the timber, this time cut to proper size, so it actually comes all the way down to the bottom, and then that will be tailored in around the wheel arch all the way across to the back, and then we can get the drywall boxes in at the back for the 3 conduits. I've got plans coming for the white conduit, so I can put the plans in for the other 2 at the minute, but not the white ones. The plans that I bought are not the white ones, sadly, but never mind. They'll come in handy at some other point. So now all we're going to do, since we've finished that side, obviously that panel is all buttoned in. I'm just still waiting on the eBay bid coming back in for the overlay that I need for there. So I'm going to carry on doing the last bits of the roof, which is that back edge, this strip here, and then these two strips here, and then that's all of that done. Yeah, I'm hoping we have enough of that stuff, because we still need to do this side, which thankfully doesn't take an awful lot of insulation. We're mostly done on the soundproofing, just that back section around there to do, which is around the 240 input, but I've got to waterproof that first. It's watertight, it's not waterproof, so we need to proof it, which we'll do. So you can see there, you can see the screws protruding, so we need to just tighten, waterproof that with some all-weather mastic, which we've got loads of kicking around here somewhere, up the back somewhere, and then hopefully we can get on to taking this door card off behind these two, and then we can get on and do the necessary packing of this one, so soundproofing the slide door, and then putting that into place. So we will be using obviously more of the white recycled plastic, so if we don't end up having enough, it's not a problem, I can order some more. I've still got the back doors to do anyway, so I probably will need another roll, and that they'll never go to waste, because future project, possibly for the height of the summer, we'll be building a new workshop, so we'll videoing that for you as well at some point. We can get around to that, so that's all going to get stuffed with this white fluff as well, just to keep my babies happy. My babies being my toys. There's the mastic, found it. So that's it's my mould sealant as well. So we're going to get round to finishing all the insulation hopefully today. We've got to go back and see B&Q tomorrow, because we did get the wood. It's there. So yes, I have got stickers made up for the car and for the vans. And then we can then go ahead and get that recut properly to the right size, because they're too short. Not a major problem, because as I said, this side that went up lovely, I measured and cut all the sockets and the holes out before I actually realised that it was short. Not a major problem, but not for that piece at least anyway. So we're going to leave that one in situ. If we've got to pay for that particular board, fine, but we're going to get the rest cut to full length, because this is the only one that's actually hidden totally from view. So we're going to get the rest of the boards cut to proper length and bonded up. So the next one will go up the same as this one, just with self-tap screws. This back board, because it's got the charger lead connections, will go up with riv nuts and bolts, same as that back corner. That will get put up with riv nuts, just because it gives me access to the 240 without having to really struggle. And then this side will get permanently fixed, because there's nothing here other than the socket that comes down. So we'll put a socket in. That socket's going to come in the same sort of place as the one over there at the top, so it's going to be accessible while you're sitting on the bench. That's going to have USBs, and that's going to be in silver, which is down there waiting to go in. So that's where we're at the moment. So let's crack on, and I'll show you how we get on in the next clip. Bear with.